What is up, guys? Pac-Man and Jessica, and we're back at Kentucky Kingdom because it is a Thursday. It's the first official day that Kentucky Kingdom is open daily and school's still in session. And it's pretty empty here, so we're here to have fun because the last time we didn't get to ride anything. Today we're going to try to change that. But we're going to go our always route and go towards Season Pass. Like I said last time, Mile High Falls is slated to open May 29th with a lot of other things, but currently there's still no water here in Mile High Falls. So hopefully they get this filled up really soon because the 29th is in 2 days. In the last video, I said that those balloons were back here by Mile High Falls. This is where they used to be. And since we were at Kentucky Kingdom the last time, they have implemented a new chaperone policy. So if you're under 15, you must be accompanied by an adult who's 21 and older. So far, it seems like they're sticking to the rules pretty good. It's a slow day. They didn't check our IDs today, but they have been checking IDs from what I heard. But it's slow that the photo booth for Storm Chaser's not open right now either. So keep that in mind if you come on a weekday and it's very slow. But I recommend always coming back here to Storm Chaser first, as it's the most fun ride in the park and everybody loves this ride. This ride used to be called Twisted Sister when it was Six Flags. It was a dueling wooden roller coaster, but they changed the name back then because of a lawsuit from the band Twisted Sister. They changed it to Twisted Twins. It is now Storm Chaser, which is an RMC ride. There it goes. And this was built by Rocky Mountain Construction, and it was the first to feature an inverted barrel roll for a drop. Unfortunately, I cannot film on the rides, so I will give you my full coverage review after we get off. And as I said, the park is very empty, so we're pretty much going to walk on. We might have to wait a couple trains, but that's better than it was the last time we were here. It is very dead today. We're about to walk on, and we're probably going to ride it a few times, front and back. So we just got off Storm Chaser. We rode it in the front and the back because there wasn't a line. We just got right back in and got it again. But you get lots of airtime on those hills, but the back is a lot more intense.
Yeah, you're out of your seat the whole time, basically.
Out of your seat, and it's so much fun. I recommend riding it in the back if you want the airtime, but if you want to see the track, because I know a lot of people like that, then sit up front. But it is more intense in the back. Now that Storm Chaser's out of the way, it's time to ride Thunder Run. And Thunder Run is a wooden roller coaster built by the Den Corporation in 1990. This ride opened in June of 1990, so it shares my birthday. So we just got off Thunder Run, and for a ride that's 31 years old, it's still pretty good.
Not too rough. Not as bad as I thought.
And it does make your eyes water just a little bit, but that's to be expected on any roller coaster. And you do get a lot of airtime on it. So next we're gonna go ride T3, which stands for Terror to the Third Power. There's your answer. But also on the way here, Blizzard River's behind me. What is it called now? I call it Blizzard River, so sorry if I call it Blizzard River. But it sounds like some pumps are in there, so they might be filling it up soon. And if they do, I can't wait. But I really cannot wait to take a dip because I'm hot. And that looks really fun. So yes, it looks like Raging Rapids is slowly filling up over there. There is some water coming out over there. I think the pumps we heard were probably just them filling up the tubes for the ride raft. T3 originally opened as T2, Terror to the Second Power, built by Vekoma in 1995 and is a suspended looping coaster. And T3 has 5 inversions. However, it was running a minute ago, but it looks like it is now closed for the time being. So let me ask this cast member here. So according to that cast member, it was open, but it had technical difficulties, so it's closed temporarily. Unfortunately, we don't have very much time here today, so we're gonna keep going. Hopefully we can get a ride on the Kentucky Flyer. And this is Hooks Lagoon, and they are gearing up for Memorial Weekend. The water is on, the bucket is dumping, and it looks so refreshing.
I want to go run in it.
At some point in the next few weeks, we will come back and show you around the water park. And Skycatcher opens at 3. And just like Storm Chaser, if you want to see if you can fit in the ride vehicle, there's a spot for you to do that before you get in line. The Kentucky Flyer is built by the Gravity Group in 2019. It is a family wooden roller coaster. Features a 45-foot drop and goes about 35 miles per hour. Say we were about out of our seat about 10 times.
Yeah, most of the hills we were out of our seat.
Sometimes that wait can get pretty long, and the dispatch times here at the park can be very slow on busy days. But yeah, Kentucky Flyer is in a very weird spot in the park. It's technically in the parking lot on the back side of the water park, but there's a lot of controversy with the fair and Kentucky Kingdom with that, but they eventually built it anyway. But yeah, the water park is right here, and then the entrance to that is right between these trees here. So, but we wanted to ride that to see if T3 would come back up, but it hasn't, so we might fail our mission today on riding all the coasters. And this here is the Bourbon Craft House. What they did was they took one of those old catering buildings and turned it into a bar. And they do have some food here, so when they open this, which I don't think it's open now, we'll come here and try some of the food. But here's a look at the menu if you guys want to take a look at that. And these are those catering picnic areas I was telling you about. Basically, if you want a family reunion or anything, this is where they're going to put you. They're going to give you a bunch of food to enjoy. You can see that they have buffet stanchions back there and a bunch of drink stands. So if you ever have a function that's here at Kentucky Kingdom, this is probably where you guys are going to meet. There's a Pepsi drink station here. It is currently closed because technically this is mainly used for the Hurricane Bay. See, Surfside slushies. And there's an airplane. There is an event today, so there will be people coming in here eventually. But Kentucky Kingdom is also one of the only parks that I can think of that still permits smoking in designated areas. For now, anyway. So if you smoke, there's one right here about the Ferris wheel. And the Ferris wheel is still closed. They're currently doing some maintenance on it right now, so that's good. Hopefully it'll be open soon. And it looks like it'll be open on July 1st. So we will be here to try that cinnamon bread and ride the Ferris wheel. And they are ready for the water park to open this weekend. It's Memorial Weekend. They got the chairs out and they're putting some more water in the wave pool. As you can see way out there, there's a spout right there. But yeah, T3 is still not running, so we're gonna call that a loss and head to the front. You must wear your shirts and shoes throughout the park. When leaving the water park, you are not allowed to walk around in your bathing suits. And also be careful when you walk on this bridge or the bridge down below, because it does get slippery when it's wet, and when the water park's open, it's just as slippery. We just got off the Scream Extreme and it's really fun. I had my arms out the whole time like an airplane. And they keep you really strapped in, like it's a very tight squeeze. And it's like all hydraulic pumps that put you in there. So you ain't going nowhere, and it's really fun. So if you have those kids that want to go upside down but don't want to do a coaster yet, that's a good starting ride for them. Now we're getting on Lightning Run, which was built by Chance Rides in 2014. And it is a steel coaster, but it has no inversions. All right, guys, well, that's gonna do it from us today at Kentucky Kingdom. We didn't ride everything. We missed T3, but it was open back up as we were leaving. We just didn't feel like walking back to the back. It's kind of hot now, and there are still a bunch of kids running around. Granted, they are here with schools, so they're technically not breaking the chaperone policy. Other than that, they were fine. There wasn't any line cutting. There wasn't any kids being unruly and wild. But keep that in mind. Do not be mean to kids just because you see them by themselves. They are here with schools, and they're here to have fun just like us. And if you come on a weekday, chances are no lines. We got to ride Storm Chaser, Thunder Run, the Kentucky Flyer, the Scream Extreme, and Lightning Run. So that's going to do it from us today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below, and give us a big thumbs up if you want to. Come back, see us anytime. Love you guys. Kick it extra style. Bye.